What if I told you that nurse burnout isn't inevitable? It's just what happened when we keep designing nursing careers that ignore real life. And what if I also told you that there's a way to reverse that pattern without leaving nursing, without going back to school, and without sacrificing everything you've built? I want you to stay with me. I'm Teresa Sanderson. I'm the founder of the Nurses Feed Their Young movement. And today I'm talking about something nursing culture doesn't want you to question: why so many nurses are building careers that look stable on paper, but cost them everything that matters in real life. If you've ever felt stuck in a job that drains you, even though you're good at it, this video is for you. Let's talk about how to shift out of burnout and into sustainable income that actually aligns with your time, your family, and your well-being, because you were not meant to squeeze your life into shift work. From day one of nursing school, we get a message that's really clear. Good nurses sacrifice. Skip your break if the unit is busy. Stay late and don't complain about it. Say yes, even if you're already maxed out. Be available around the clock. This level of devotion or dedication becomes the measure of a nurse's value. And over time, it becomes the blueprint for how you build your entire career. The problem? A career built on self-sacrifice will always lead to burnout, no matter how excellent you are at the job. Nursing culture rewards overwork. And if you don't intentionally design something different, you'll spend your whole career fitting your life into everybody else's needs. Okay? Here's what happens when you build a career from fear instead of alignment. You make decisions based on what you think you should do. I should go back for another degree to be qualified. I should stay in this job. It's stable. Everyone else does. But when you build around should, you end up with a career that fits others people's expectations and not your actual life. And here's the truth nobody tells you. You don't need another degree or certification to create value. You don't need to stay in a role that's draining you just because it looks good on paper. You already have knowledge that you can monetize. You already have the expertise that other nurses desperately need. And the question isn't whether or not you're qualified. The question is, are you willing to build something that actually fits you? Here's where the shift happens. You don't have to keep trading hours for dollars. You don't have to keep bending your life around a schedule that someone else controls. And you can build an income that works for you using what you already know. Through nursing continuing education course creation, just an example, you can create passive income and monthly recurring income streams, income that flows in whether you're working a shift or not, income that's based on your lived experience, your clinical expertise, and your ability to teach what you know. This isn't about hustling harder. This isn't a side gig that adds to your burnout. This is about building a system that supports freedom, flexibility, and long-term sustainability. And here's the best part. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow to start. This is about building a bridge, creating income that grows while you're still working so that you can transition on your terms when you're ready. You get to design work that follows your life, not work that consumes it. See the difference? Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, Teresa, but I have no idea where to start. And that's exactly why support matters. You don't need to figure it out alone. You don't need to Google your way through CE approval and accreditation, tech setups, and marketing strategies while working full time. That's what our upcoming workshop From Nurse to CE Provider, Turn What You Know into Passive and Monthly Recurring Income is all about. We're going to walk you through all of that step by step, how to leverage your existing knowledge to create CE income, how to get yourself established as a nursing CE provider without overwhelm, and how to build an online course in 90 days or less so that you can start creating sustainable, recurring income using nurse-centered systems. This is not theory. This is a proven pathway with mentorship, community, and support the whole way through. Because when the When nurses have the right structure and guidance, we don't just survive, we thrive. Here's the bottom line. Your life doesn't have to shrink or try to fit into your job. You get to reverse that pattern. You get to build a nursing career that actually fits around your life, one that values your expertise, honors your time, and supports your well-being. A career that doesn't cost you everything to maintain. And it all starts with one decision: choosing to design income around the lifestyle you want instead of accepting the life that your current job allows. If this resonated with you, do me a favor, like this video so more nurses see it. If you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this, real talk about thriving in nursing, not just surviving it. And drop a comment below if you've ever felt stuck in a role that no longer fits. I read every single comment that I get, and I'd love to hear your story. Better yet, if you're ready to explore a more sustainable path, one that leads to passive and monthly recurring income, go ahead and save your seat for the upcoming workshop. Comment income below, and I'll send you the registration link for the workshop from nurse to CE provider, turn what you know into passive and monthly recurring income. The workshop is coming up January 31st, and it could just be the day that everything shifts for you. The day that you start building a career that feeds you and not one that exhausts you. I'll see you on the inside. Bye for now.